There are three big changes coming with Oppo's new R11s compared to the summer's R11s. The first is the 6-inch, 18:9 aspect ratio display. There's very little bezel, though the edges aren't quite as curved as they. Overall, this new display looks great. If you look closely, you can see what Oppo is calling the starry night effect, where there is a slight red gradient at the top and bottom of the glass. It's a subtle touch, but it makes the phone feel more like a single piece of hardware. This effect is only on the red model, which is the one we were able to spend some time with. You can also get the R11s in black or champagne, if you're looking for a less flamboyant look. Either way, you should know that the fingerprint reader has moved to the back of the phone, to accommodate the display. Fortunately, the reader seems just as quick as the one on the R11. The second big change concerns the cameras. The dual 16MP and 20MP rear cameras are both main cameras offering 2x lossless zoom. They're now both f1.7 apertures, which should make the R11s a tad better than the R11 in low light. The 16MP sensor handles everyday photos, while the 20MP sensor is tuned for low light conditions. While our time was very limited with the R11s, we were able to go out and get some camera samples. Oppo assured us that our unit was running final software, and image quality is just as good we expected. Images are very sharp and detailed, with accurate color reproduction. One minor critique is a slight lack of saturation, or punchiness, which some will be used to getting on cameras like the Galaxy S8. Otherwise, this setup works pretty well in good lighting. You can check out some camera samples below. The third change that Oppo presented was a new iteration of its ColorOS software, version 3.2. The R11s will run Android 7.1.1 out of the box. Oppo wouldn't comment on any potential Android 8.0 update and said it would instead focus on what its core audience in China wants, like the AI beautification mode. That's also Oppo's reasoning behind the choice of micro USB instead of USB-C. One really nice design feature with the R11s is that the ports are indented, so the bottom is more comfortable to hold with your pinky finger. As far as specs are concerned, the R11s has a Snapdragon 660, 64GB of internal storage plus microSD expansion, 4GB of RAM, and a 3200 mAh battery. The R11s Plus is similar, but features a larger display at 6.43 inches, bigger 4000 mAh battery, as well as 6GB of RAM. While global availability and pricing is still to be determined, you can expect the Oppo R11s to cost around $475 and the R11s Plus to cost around $100 more. It might go without saying, but that's a very competitive price for what you're getting, especially considering the number of improvements that Oppo has made from the R11s.